welcome to my channel. Over the weekend on December 28th, we hit 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I'm so excited because that is like such a big milestone. And if you're wondering, that is why we have balloons and streamers and party hat and this loud noise maker. So on Instagram, I said once we hit 100,000 subscribers that I would do a question and answer video, and you guys left almost 300 questions under that post. So yeah, I have some answers. I got so many questions, I split it up into 4 categories: YouTube, college, relationship, and random questions. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the questions. I'm going to start with the YouTube questions. And the first question is, how and why did you get started with YouTube? Okay, so I started YouTube when I was in the 9th, 10th grade. And the reason I started is because I lived in North Carolina. You know, as a high school student, it's not much to do in North Carolina. I was really bored at home, and I really liked fashion. I really liked, you know, just beauty and makeup. So that's why I got started. I used to watch Beauty Crush all the time when I was younger, and she looked really young. Like, you know, she looks young now, but imagine her like 5 years ago when I was like in high school. She looked really young. So I was like, oh my god, mine's this young girl on YouTube, and I think I can do it. So yeah, Beauty Crush is the YouTuber who actually made me want to make YouTube videos. What do you edit your YouTube videos with? I use Final Cut Pro. When I first started, I used like Windows Movie Maker or something like that. And then I finally got a MacBook and I used iMovie, and then I went to upgrade to Final Cut Pro because I wanted to do more things with it. And yeah, you can do a lot more things with Final Cut Pro, but iMovie works just as good. What advice do you have for girls that's interested in starting a YouTube channel? I would definitely say start it because you generally want to make videos and you like doing it. I feel like with YouTube now, people look at it like, oh, you can make money, and oh, you get free stuff, and oh, you know, just all these other things that don't even come until you hit a certain point on YouTube. I remember when I first started, like every little penny I got, I would get $200 because, you know, I was in high school. I would get like $200 for Christmas, and I would spend that on my videos, like getting stuff for my videos. Every little thing. For Christmas, I would be like, oh dad, can I get a new camera? Like seriously, I was so adamant, like I want new stuff for YouTube. Not that I had like so many subscribers or anything, I just generally like to do it. And when I first started, I didn't know about free stuff or making money or the partnership. When I started, YouTube was like a whole different layout. So yeah, and back then when I started, I thought 14,000 subscribers was so much because that's how much Beauty Crush had back then when I was watching her. So yeah, just start for the right reasons. And I don't know, YouTube is an investment, I will say, because back when I started, you didn't have to have like all the fancy cameras and the lighting. It was just recording on a little camera. Nobody had like perfect quality videos. So yeah, it definitely is an investment nowadays, just because, you know, you gotta get the lighting and the camera and everything else to come with YouTube. Does YouTube affect your social life in any positive / negative ways? My social life. I don't feel like YouTube affects my social life. I do feel like in real life, some girls may feel like I am this bougie person or stuck up person, so they don't want to be my friend for the simple fact like, oh, you know, she's this girl on YouTube, she makes these videos, and you know, like, but that comes with it. Like people, some girls are not going to like the fact that what I do, like just because I'm doing it, you know, I don't know. So I guess in that aspect it does affect it, because if I was a regular person, then some girls wouldn't have a problem being my friend. But just because I'm put on this pedestal or whatever, some girls like judge me in this certain ways. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. When you first started a new YouTube channel, did you want your friends to know about it? When they found out, were you scared, and were you cool about it? When I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't tell anyone at all. My mom didn't know. No one knew. I don't know, when did they find out? I think people at my school may have like started seeing me once I had like maybe 1,000, 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. The first person that I talked to about telling my friends was Miss Fabulous Teaks here on YouTube. We started YouTube together and we became really close friends over time. And she was like, oh, you should tell your friends, you know, it's they'll support you. But I don't know, even now when I introduce myself in real life, I don't mention my YouTube channel. Like if I meet someone new, I'm not going to be like, yeah, hey, I'm Jayla, I have a YouTube channel with X amount. They just find out maybe through my Instagram or something, but I'm not the one to like just be like, yep, I make YouTube videos. Like I'm not that type of person. I will not say it at all. How did you promote yourself when you first started your YouTube channel? I just promoted myself through my own Instagram. I will say that back in the day on Instagram, you could like the video, it was a video and you could like put a response to that person's video. So I feel like it was a lot easier to like get known on YouTube or be exposed. I also entered a contest on YouTube which got me a lot more exposure. It was Miss Diva Like and Fabulosity is Me contest. I didn't win, but it was like create a video response, like a get ready with me video, and they'd pick who did the best video or whatever. And yeah, that got me a lot of views just because everybody went to go look at the contestants or whatever. I really wish YouTube was set up the same way it was before because those contests were really cool and actually really fun. Okay, so moving on to college questions. These are the questions that you guys ask the most. So, why did you choose a black school over a white school? I didn't choose like, oh, I want to go to a black school, oh, I want to go to a white school. It was basically where my GPA fell that I could get into the school and how much money I could get back with financial aid, the scholarships, like all that goes into choosing your school. It's not just, oh, I want to go to a black school, I want to go to a white school. Like you have to have the grades, you have to have the money, and white schools do cost more than black schools. What's your favorite / least favorite thing about college? My favorite thing about college is just the events that you can go to, meeting new people, and just having fun in general. Like it's really fun to be in college just because it's always something going on. And then my least favorite thing about college, the work. I don't know, yeah, I mean college is fun and all, but at the end of the day you're there to do work, and sometimes work is not fun. What is it exactly that you want to be when you get older? I want to be a fashion buyer, and a fashion buyer is someone who, like, let's say Target. So you know Target has its women's, its kids, and men's section. So someone actually has to go out and buy the clothes for those sections, and they have specific people like that may buy Target shirts. So someone will go out and go to showrooms and buy shirts to be in Target for that season or whatever. So that's what I want to do. You guys know I love shopping and stuff. So yeah, I've changed what I wanted to do so many times. So that's what I want to be right now. But the more that I learn about the industry and just the different things that you can do in the fashion industry, the more I like change it up all the time. Do you get stressed over college, and if so, how do you manage it? College is stressful. I just want to say that, like, college is stressful. Last semester I worked, I still had classes. I had 6 classes. I was about to die. Okay, then I had my boyfriend. He got on my nerves. I like the most stressful semester ever, just because I was juggling a whole lot of things. I don't know how I got through. I just had to line things up. Like I always wrote down when I had tests, you know, because at the end of the day, school is first. So you just have to keep pushing through. I remember at the end of the semester, you're just like, oh, I cannot wait till the end of this week. Like when the end of this week's come, I can breathe. And you just have to go through. Like I have one day, this day I have to turn in this paper. And then once that paper is over, then I can think about the next day, because I can't think about multiple days at one time. Will you still do vlogs when you get into FIT? If I get into FIT, yes, I will be vlogging all the time. I don't know how the living situation will be. I know they don't have any single rooms that you can live in by yourself, so I probably won't be like recording different types of videos, but I'll definitely be like vlogging my life away. Like every single thing I do, that I will be vlogging in New York. What are your plans at the college? I don't know what the question is referring to, but maybe it's referring to FIT. When I go to FIT, if you don't know what FIT is, it's the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York. I'm going to be majoring in advertising, communication, and marketing, so not fashion at all. My degree that I'll have at the school that I'm at now will be fashion merchandising, and then the associate's degree that I'll get at FIT is marketing, communication, and advertising. So I feel like it's so many things that I can do in life. It's not even just fashion. Like I could go anywhere with my degree. So yeah. Worst / best memory from high school. Now honestly, I have a bad memory, so I can't remember the worst, but my best memory would have to be my whole entire junior year. I met an amazing group of girls that I'm still friends with today, and yeah, we just had so much fun together, and we went everywhere together, and we did everything together, and we just had so many fun times, good and bad, like the whole year. Like I just loved it. We have so many things to like talk about and remind each other of when we're together. We're like, oh, you remember when this happened? So sometimes now I look back on my friendship and my little girl group I had in high school and wish that I had that now in my life. And then sometimes I question myself like, oh, why did I move away? Because moving away, you know, you have to meet new friends, and I just haven't met that group of girls that I clicked with. So yeah, I always think like, dang, we had so much fun. It was so fun, but me moving away was a career choice, so I had to move away. North Carolina is not the place to be for fashion, but sometimes I do like look on it like, dang, I had so much fun with my friends. Do you like the fashion merchandising program at your school? Would you recommend it to others? Yes, I like the program. Do I like my school? No, we're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you guys have to find out what school is best for you on your own. Just because something is good for me doesn't mean it's good for you. I went to my school strictly off of me wanting to do the fashion program and me thinking about my career, not the actual school. I visited the school like one time prior to going. Like, so when I'm complaining and stuff, I can't even really complain about the school because I didn't really know much about the school prior to going, but about the program that I want to get into. So yeah, you guys have to do your research on what schools you guys want to go to and what programs they have in the state you're in, etc., etc. Life goals. In life, I just want to be successful and I want to travel. I want to go to countries I haven't been to and places that I can't pronounce. And then college goals, I want to have a 4.0 when I graduate, and guys, I don't graduate till like 2.5 years from now, so I don't know, you guys ask questions like I'm about to graduate soon. So yeah, and then how are you doing in college now? Right now I am doing really good. The end of my freshman year I had a 3.5 GPA, and then this past semester was a little stressful. It was a little, bumpy, but I ended up with a 3.477. So it went down a little bit because, a 3.0 is all B's, 4.0 is all A's, and then I just had one B that needed to be an A, and I would have kept my 3.5, but that one B took it down a notch. But yeah, we're gonna get it back right next semester to have it real high. I'm seeing if I can get like a 3.6, 3.7, push it up a little bit. All A's. We're pushing for all A's next semester. How do you keep your focus on school along with YouTube, Greek life, being a resident assistant, and your boyfriend? Like I said, last semester was super stressful. People would come up to me and ask like, oh, why didn't you perform with your sisters at whatever event it is? And my response would be like, I was working, or when they had practice I was at work. That would always be the response. So now that I'm not working, I will be like stepping and stuff like that. Do you plan on moving to another state or residing where you're at once you are settled in your career? What state do you see yourself living in when you finish college? When I finish college, I want to move to LA. However, if I get accepted into FIT and then I do an internship in New York and everything, and say I get a job there, then I may be living in New York. I do not like the cold, but you know, wherever my career takes me, that's where I'll go. Are you going to continue blogging and making videos after college, I guess? Yeah, of course. Why not? Do you ever get homesick being in college? When I first started, yes, simply because I moved so far away, I didn't have any friends. But now, I don't know, I get homesick. I miss my little sister, I miss my dog, I miss my mom sometimes. But I don't have a problem with being away from home. I can call and I'm not homesick anymore. But now when I come home, I'm like, dang, I'm ready to go back to college. And then when I go back to college, I'm like, dang, I'm ready to go home. So I know I've kind of got a love-hate relationship with both places. Do you ever worry about not finding a job after college? No, I do not worry about not finding a job, simply because if I decide to quit college now, I know I would have my cosmetology license to back me up and I would just go work in a salon. I'm a very driven person, so finding a job is not something that I'm worried about. Now what I'm worried about is finding a job that I love, that I want to wake up every day and do, because after college, you have to wake up and make your money. I just hope that I have a job that I love and makes enough money to have a lifestyle that I want to have. Okay, so you guys asked all these questions. That's why this video is so long. But moving into the boyfriend questions. Before we start this section, I just want to say, I am 20 years old. I just turned 20 in November. That was not even a full 2 months ago. So I'm not going to get married anytime soon. I'm not having kids anytime soon. So yeah, I'm just gonna answer these questions to the best of my ability. So yeah, I'm still young. I still have so much life to live, Some of these questions are a bit too serious for my life. So the first question is, how did you and your boyfriend meet? And I met him at my college when I was a freshman at a little house party. And the next part of the question, and how do you make it work when you're both apart? And like any other friendship, not even a relationship, when you really care about the person, you make it work. With my friends back home, just because I'm away doesn't mean we're not going to be friends anymore, that I don't communicate with them, So I don't just look at my boyfriend as my boyfriend. At the end of the day, when we both separate and go our ways, he's still going to be my friend. Has Dominique met your family, and are you going to bring him home for the holiday? Dominique met my family last Christmas, and he came home. He drove home with me from school, and I met his family last March or something like that. His best friend died, and that's when I got to meet all his family, his grandma, his aunts, his cousins. How do you balance a relationship and school at the same time? I'm not in a relationship where we argue or fuss or have anything in our relationship that stresses me out, so it's not hard. He's just like a friend or something, so it's just a friend that I see all the time. How do you maintain your relationship with Dominique when he is busy with basketball and you're busy with school and all the other stuff you do? Y'all, I don't know. But I don't know, if we're both busy, if he's at practice and I'm at work, then we just can't see each other, and then we're gonna see each other afterwards. I don't know. What's the question? How are you and Dominique going to maintain your relationship when you go up to New York? We're going to FaceTime. Guys, honestly, I don't know where our relationship is going to be in the next year, he's a junior in college, so next year is going to be his last year, while I still have 2 more years left. And on top of that, I'm going to be in New York next year. So I don't know where our relationship is going to be. I don't know if we're going to break up because of just us going separate ways. He wants to go overseas and play basketball potentially, and I want to be in New York and being in LA. Terencia, what do you want? want? I'm like recording a video. What do you want, line sister?
I want to show you my makeup. I got my makeup done.
Ooh. I totally forgot where I'm at or what I was talking about. I just hope in the end, like with whatever happens, we're still friends, you know. And if we're really meant to be, after our career, we figure out what we want to do in our career and we're settled, then yeah, we'll be together. But I don't know what God has planned. Okay, next question. How is it dating an athlete? I don't know like what would be the difference from dating an athlete or dating any other type of guy or a Greek, you know. Well, actually it is some differences. Honestly guys, all guys, no matter if they're an athlete, a Greek, or whatever thing they do in college or participate in, like they're still a guy at the end of the day. It's all about personality. It's not really about what the person does. But dating an athlete, how is it? I don't know, regular. That's like asking how is it, the question on the best friend tag when it's like, how is it being friends with a YouTuber? And everybody's always like, I don't know, it's you know, it's fine. I feel like that's one of those questions, like, I don't know. Do you want to have kids? What is important to you in a relationship? I do want to have kids 10 years from now, so when I'm 30. And what is important to you in a relationship? Communication, trust, being able to talk about anything. I really feel like in a relationship with me, I need the person to be like my best friend. I need you, we got to talk about things like, and yeah, we just got to be able to talk. Listen to me, I'm a talker. You got to listen, honey. Do you ever regret showing your relationship to the world? Do people online try to break y'all up? I feel like this is a good question. Sometimes I do regret it, only because people like to judge your relationship with people off of videos that are made like 10 minutes or even a photo. They like to judge, and it's not fair, but I mean, I did put my relationship out there to be judged and to be talked about. But some things are like have been taken too far, like some questions, like just because I don't answer the question doesn't mean you make up your own assumption to what goes on in our relationship. And another thing I would say is my boyfriend's regular, you know. And it takes some adjustment and getting used to being with someone with a large following, because when we got together, you know, as soon as I post a picture of him, everybody goes to follow him. So now I have all these subscribers or followers who now follow him, who are now detectives and clocking his every move. That's not fair to the person. So someone has made a fake account and screenshotted something on Twitter. He doesn't even use Twitter, but basically saying, oh, I know it hurts your soul that he be entertaining other females. And I just be looking like he didn't even say anything really, like, you know, what goes on in your relationship that may make you feel insecure and hurt your feelings may not be the same thing that happens in my relationship. You know, I'm very confident in myself. I know what I bring to the table in my, not even my relationship, but if I broke up with him in any other relationship, I know what I bring to the table. So no need for you to be telling me what I need to be checking and what not to check. I check what I feel like I need to check, and that's that. But yeah, definitely when you open up your relationship to the world, everybody got something to say. So I guess that comes with good and bad, whatever. Okay, so let's wrap these questions up. These last questions are the ones that I thought were like kind of random, and I just threw in a random section. So, what is your go-to outfit? My go-to outfit would definitely be high-waist jeans, some Uggs, a nice coat, and a nice little shirt, and my makeup done and my hair done. Like, the outfit don't even have to be like all that, but as long as like my makeup and my hair is done, then we good. I look cute. When you have kids, what would you name your girl and what would you name your boy? I have no clue what I name my boy, but I just don't want him to be like a junior, or, you know, like I don't like that. I don't like that. Being named after your father and having to go in his footsteps, or I don't like that. But for a female, maybe like Autumn or Peyton or Zoe or Kori-yan. If you didn't know, Kori-yan is my middle name, and I love that name. Nobody has it. So Yeah. Or Kori-yan may be my child's middle name, and just have a tradition of middle names. I see we can do the middle name thing, but the first name, like, I wouldn't name my daughter Jayla, but whatever. What makes you happy, and what's the most important thing to you? So food makes me happy. I get so excited when I eat, and the most important thing to me would just be like my family, and my doggy. How do you stay motivated on a daily basis? I just know what I'm going towards in life. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm going towards, but I'm going down the right path. So that keeps me motivated, just accomplishing like small goals I have for myself. I get really excited when I accomplish like small things. It makes me happy. What do you think is your biggest flaw or insecurity? It probably will be my size, even though I'm not that insecure about it anymore. Like, I'm okay with it, but I mean, that would be my biggest flaw or insecurity. I could gain a few pounds. How tall are you? I am 5'4", honey. I am short. How do you stay confident in the midst of social media expectations? Do you ever feel insecure about your size? And if so, how do you learn to embrace it? How do I stay confident? I stay confident just by knowing that the images and stuff going on online and in magazines, they're not real, guys. Like, they're photoshopped to the fullest. And when you see like this amazing pretty girl, just know like she got some flaws. Like, something is wrong in real life. Like, she's not perfect. What is your best memory of 2014? My best memory of 2014 would be like finishing my freshman year of college, becoming an AKA, hitting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, finishing out my job as a resident assistant for the whole semester. Like, I'm a quitter. I'm gonna be honest with you. I quit things I don't like, and I made it a point to stick it out the whole semester. So I'm really proud of myself for that. What are you looking for in the upcoming year? The biggest thing I'm looking for is to be accepted into the Fashion Institute of Technology, and just be for sure that I'm going to New York for my junior year. Like, that's the biggest thing. I'm excited to not be working. I'm excited to be actually doing YouTube full time, like while I'm at school. I'm excited to bond more with my line sisters in my sorority, because last semester I didn't really get to do that a lot. But this semester I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands. What else am I really excited about? I'm excited to show you guys more vlogs, you know, since I'm not working. More things to do. Homecoming is next semester. Just fun, 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 fun. I'm ready for the summertime. What else? What else? Just all the opportunities that are to come. And yeah, I'm just excited for the new year. I'm not really like a New Year's resolution type of thing, like it's just a new year. But yeah, I'm just excited to grow and to get older. Not really get older, but you know, do more things with life. Be older to do more things. You know, when you're young, you can't really do that. I'm not even 21 yet, so I can't even turn up like that. It's like, no, I was joking. I don't even turn up like that. But yeah, I'm just ready to grow and do more things and learn more things, learn about myself, learn more about life. And yeah, that's what I'm excited about. Okay guys, so those are all the questions I'm going to be answering in this video. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better, and I answered a majority of you guys' questions. I couldn't get to all of them, but I tried to get to all the ones that were like repeated multiple times and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.